Stream. Where's the stream gone? Phone. What does it sound like? Sounds better. That's the reciprocate from over there. I can play that over it. So that's that working, that's that working, that's this working.
That volume is up well high, that's probably
Yes, I have them on maximum. That's how you're supposed to work this shit, because you use that as your volume. Then you don't ever have to move them.
Oh.
So you just turn it on, it's all on, and this is your place where you mess with your sound volume. So you don't have to keep turning around going, which one fucking works and don't. So now, does that all sound fat?
Refresh. Oh, I've got.
So the only thing is this volume here is a bit low. So we want either... Oh, this fucking mouse.
Well, we've
Please
turned
go
the
back to the
overall
other one.
volume down, haven't we?
Yeah, I know.
Whereas we can turn them tracks down, the recorded tracks down, I suppose, and the overall volume up, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just going to push it up a bit, but
Yeah.
it's just that thing's pissing me off.
Which thing?
The mouse won't connect.
I know, it's fucking annoying.
So how's all this? Does this all sound good? Are we sounding good or do we sound fucked? So we're on the M tracking now. Lulu, can you hear me if you're there? I am reading the chat and it seems like you've just told me that, but... Ooh! So now we've fixed it. That means we've got to rewire the whole bullshit, take everything apart, get a desk from under, no, get a bench from under this table, and then attach it to the back of the table, put the laptops on that so we don't have to see their keyboards, and then we'll have more room for the Sonic, and then this big fat bit. Turn that one down a bit up here. Fat bass. Fat bass. Fat bass. What's horrible? What horrible? What's so horrible? What's so horrible? Oh, is it okay now? Make me feel like it's all broken again. The synthetic bass, what, this one? That's because this is not just the bass. This is an awesome sub bass. Now, let me see. So let me get this. Right, that's working. Let me go here. Sauces. Saucy. Let's get that. Teleport. See, this is the thing I'm using. This little punk here. When you press it, it's got these little things that move. And then this one's fat too. Fat. live. Yeah. So that's going to be right. Oh. Bye, Joey. I love you. Look at me in the eyes, Joey. I love you, Joey. I love you, Daddy. Go and make some money, Daddy. I'm gonna be at home. I'll feed the rabbits. I've had a thought, right? So, the volume over there, coming out the Mac, needs to be turned up in the 505, okay? Because we're peaking over there. Could you do that, Bubble? I don't know how to on this one. So, the volume of this, we don't want to turn up here because we're peak. We want to turn it up in here. The USB out or the USB in, one of the two. Is it that one?
Mm.
Does that turn it up? Does that turn that up? I'll play this. Wait a minute. I'll just make this play so you can hear it. Why isn't it playing now? What's going on?
I don't know. Go to the end. Just rewind it. Now press play.
Does that turn it up?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Cool. Is that getting that line? Like how fat is that now? Is that nice and fat?
That's the most volume now. That's the most volume now, right? Or is that too loud?
Too loud says not enough.
Hmm? How about now, Lulu?
What about the fat sub?
Press stop on that. The thing is about this fat sub, right, is it never sounds loud. Like, so the whole time I've been working with it, and plus I used to be able to turn it
What
up.
sub were you using?
The sub bass on there.
Which sub bass?
What one are you using?
I'll show you. I'm using Sculpture.
Yeah, well, look at you, you posh git.
Is that what you use?
No,
Right, so what one do you use for a sub?
whatever scrappy shit thing that I could find that wasn't that.
Okay, so let's go and see what scrappy shit thing you found, which is where?
No, it's nowhere like that. It's just over on the left there. Just press the bass and it's there.
Oh.
I don't even know where you are.
I'm in a virtual instrument. I'm loaded.
I have no idea what you're talking
so
about.
Here is all of your shit. Yeah, look, that's Sculptor modelling synth. Right, so if we look for something else, we go FM synth, the EFM1.
All I'm saying to you
Right?
is...
Look at this thing.
Yes, but the point of what I was trying to say to you is, which is about your volume...
Look, bass.
Oh, God.
House bass. Yeah? Let's see what house bass sounds like.
Yeah, quiet. They all sound fucking quiet. That's what I'm trying to get across to you.
Okay, right, watch this. Where's the fucking... Here, look. Dynamics. Where's the fucking thing on... Do you have to? Fucking noob. Game.
Dragon is hiding. What do you
Here,
mean?
Look.
Oh, because he's behind the window.
This should be able to turn it up.
Ooh, yes! What did you do?
Put a fucking gain on it. a volume fucking knob.
Yes!
But it might, like it has, fucking peak.
Okay.
But I did turn it up by 15 decibels.
I had a friend called fucking Peak.
I turned it up by 12.5, you can see. So if you take it down by 3.4, it won't peak. Yeah, about there. Put on 6 something. Now play that. Click that red peaky thing down there. And then do it again. See if it don't peak. There you go. Have you got fat bass now?
Invisible messaging turned on again. No terabytes. We're just trying to fix a very, very cool audio thing, and it's taken literally the whole day. Hope you're doing well. We weren't even supposed to be streaming, so I'm sorry if you feel like your messages are invisible.
That's working.
But we have just broken through a barrier, and we now are able to show the actual screen by using OBS plugin of the other computer, which before I was only able to do on camera. So this has taken the whole day, and we've just got out our other SoundCloud, other sound card and everything like this. We're going to have to completely rewire this, and this is all temporary anyway. But this is awesome.
We should go through every one of your scenes and tidy them up. Like even the fact that I went and tidied the bounding boxes around the things that you had. You know the ones that are like this big and you can't move them on screen? Yeah, you just have to make it tiny.
Yeah, well, good for you that you're so good at things all the
It's
time.
not being about so good at things. It's about just taking the time to fucking do that.
Yeah, well, I have a million things to do. You'll find out when you do all your things really posh.
No, you have now learnt how to use it all, so delete it all and make it again fresh with just what you need. Otherwise, you're going to have all these fucking problems.
I don't have any problems. Your mum.
Problems! What's wrong with you? You have no bloody problems, John, and Daddy can't fix it. Dragon Gunner!
Where's my fucking...
So, let's take you off that crappy house bass then. I'll still be able to have this nice gain that... Can I still have this nice gain you've done, but on a different sound?
Oh, fucking hell, look. If this fucking mouse would just...
Yeah, you have to go back into the Bluetooth. I'll do it, hold on.
Right, it's working. Right, so this little thing...
Yeah.
And this little thing, right?
Yeah. Give me a different bass sound. Because I just pressed the Bluetooth thing, but you fixed it.
I'll wait till that fucks off. See, we have a umbrella of death, and if we don't allow it to chill out,
I know.
it will break.
I know you think I'm like...
See here, right?
Yeah.
That one is the software instrument, and you can turn it on and off right there. That opens and closes it, and this one lets you choose a different one, right? Below it, this one is your gain that I've just given you. That's off, that's on. That turns it on and off, and that lets you choose whatever else you want. So you could have a phaser. You could
Okay,
have a
but
filter,
how do I
you could have
change the
whatever.
bass sound again?
So on here, which is the virtual instrument, it's got a load of fucking things here. So it's got an FM bass, and in that,
Guess
it's
that
got
Detroit bass then.
Detroit bass.
Ooh, it's rank.
Okay. So we can close that.
Yeah.
We can go to here, and we can choose a different thing, right? So have a look on here and see if there's anything you can find which looks like it's a synth, right? So there's a monophonic, you don't want that. A polyphonic synth. Or let's try the ES2. Let's see what that's
Is this a
got.
bass then?
It's another synthesizer, right?
Oh.
And so then here you've got synth basses. You've got
Oh
all these
shit.
ones.
Oh, okay. Give me that filter soul.
But look, see your gain is taking you 2.2 over right now. So go to that little gain, knock it down a bit.
This one?
Let go. This fucking thing, the gain.
Uh-huh.
Turn it back down.
I love you,
Now play.
Dragon. I don't like that sound, so let me just find something
Right,
else.
so then go to that filter soul. Look through.
Don't worry, Crowcar. Let me assimilate, and then once I got it, I'll share it with you. But also, Dragon will do production streams where
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll tell you how to use all this. Crap.
he shares everything he knows. He'll share.
I don't know nothing, and that's the thing. All I know is that open things and click things.
Right. So, do we feel like this USB level is good now? Should we try it here? But that's quiet. So if I go like that, is that louder? Yeah, it is.
This, what you do
Yeah.
got to make sure this doesn't peak.
Yeah, I get that bit, but at least I'll leave there.
Well, no, we haven't even gone to this yet. These can be turned up more here.
This is like the way that I was working before, but it's take a little bit more off What's that again? Nothing. That's crackly. Yeah, don't touch it. So that's a good signal, I think. No, that's peaking. Look. No, because you want the fader sitting there, really. What, so turn this down? Or turn this down? That. That's not changing anything because that's nothing to do. No, it's not really to do. Yeah, it didn't change it. Yeah, 100% opinionated. It's totally like that. That's why it's kind of like you have to have like a whole day free. Like this was like, oh, I'm taking a day off today, Dragon. Like, what are you up to? What could we do? Like, could we make a step forward? What could we do to like make a step forward? You know, in terms of like, should we do something in the house or should we do something tech-wise? Or I know I wasn't streaming today, so this step that I've been trying to make this step for ages. And now this will enable me to like be able to record rather than just stay looping. I'll now be able to, in my next stream, actually record, and you'll be able to see it. And this has been like the goal for like 3 years.
Have we fixed the sound?
Yeah,
Cool.
you've done it.
So all we've got to think about is the sound coming back from here being the same level as what we've got here. If we can equal those out, then anything you're going to record will be good. The other thing we've got to deal with is when the sound's coming back from this, what the functionality is going to be now that we're USB-ing this together with that. Remember, if we press play on that, it presses play on this.
Yeah.
But we need to work out if we can press record there and have it record here, or however the fuck.
Yeah. So well, I think that's it, isn't it? Should we
Sorry,
leave?
my picture again, because I couldn't sleep. I had to draw this stupid shit.
Yeah, that's our audio. What do you call that? Audio signal path or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how it's audio routed.
And what the fuck
Yeah.
do we do with that? And what
Because
the
we
fuck-
didn't know about this OBS
That's all of the guitars and
teleport
mics and
plugin. That's what we've
keyboards,
used.
and that's the PC,
And with the
that's
teleport-
back, and the teleport over the top through the router.
Yeah, the teleport allows you to teleport another screen, another computer screen, into this one.
But
So
it's out
that
of
was the
sync.
thing.
But it's out of sync.
It's out of
That's why
sync, yeah.
we're taking the volume out of the 505
Mm-hmm.
and putting that into the M Audio 8, M Track 8, which
Mm.
is under this keyboard, and that is going into the PC.
Basically, my setup before this was I was using this looper as a sound card, so my main audio was coming through this looper, so everything that I was doing was coming straight into the stream. So
This looper was plugged into the PC.
it was plugged
now
into.
it's plugged into the other one, whereas before all of the stuff on the desk used to come into the 505, and
Yeah.
then the Mac used to come from its headphones out into a channel on this. So
On
we
the
were
mixer.
just taking that as an audio.
I was just taking the Logic was just coming in as literally as an audio signal on my mixer. So I could
nasty feedback loops as well
So-
because we had it in a circle.
so I could like record onto the looper with it, right?
Yeah.
But I couldn't go that way with it.
No, you couldn't record into it. We had to dump it. We had to change this into USB mesh storage
And, like-
dump them across and physically put them on tracks.
And moving this stuff across to there is a really slow process because the computer's so old anyway. But I have like this is a reciprocate. I've built this arrange page a while ago and then not carried on with it
But,
because
like,
I've changed key on it now
We'll just
anyway.
close that and
But it
close
means that I
that.
can just start this next phase of like
And if we just go like this,
using Logic and kind of making that my everyday pattern, my everyday habit, rather than it being something that I'm not really
is this
using.
shit still working? If I press record, is there anything for us to be recorded? Yeah, see. So recorded straight from the microphone.
So now exactly. Now I can, and this is all about, being efficient with my time and using this again as a motivation. Like the streaming's been, this consistent thing, this kind of like
Just recorded
so
that bit there.
motivating and having everyone's support, like, and encouragement and like, financial help, like, and support. It's just so incredible. It's life changing as an artist. And I keep, it's like when I meet people and get to talk about my work, it's like, I'm so serious about it. I'm like, I love it. But this is a big part of moving forward as an artist. And it's something that I've had a block with way before I started streaming. I had a massive block about,
You know what I found
actually,
with
this has
thing?
got information on it.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you could then. Yeah, basically I had all these blocks about it. So now those blocks are getting removed by this massive thing that we've done today, which has taken, we started at like 10 this morning. So it's almost, it's like a 12-hour day on it for sure.
So I found, Barb, when you're changing between these computers on the mouse, if you keep it still. and
Yeah,
do
then
that,
it does it.
straight
It
away.
works. That's what I noticed actually
As
just
soon as you do
yesterday.
any movement, it goes.
It
"I
fucks it
can't do
up. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But now that Dragon watched a few videos and figured out, okay, we need the teleport thing, but I still don't know how you got that to work. Did it just work in the end? Because it weren't.
So with the teleport,
Yeah, because you had this thing open.
yeah. So with the teleport, you have to put OBS on the two computers, and then you install the teleport plugin onto both computers, and then what are we seeing on the screen at the moment? What you're showing there,
Teleport. No, they can't see that.
right? So if you go onto the other screen, actually, if you make, let me just show you.
But what I'm saying is it didn't show up at first, and then you figured out how to make it show up, didn't you? Oh, it can be anything, alerts or whatever else.
Right. So just let me.
Do you want to sit here again?
No, I just want that. What is that?
That is teleport, yeah.
Right. So I want to just make this a bit bigger this side.
Uh-huh.
Quickly. Oh, you piece of shit, let it go. Right, and now, if I go over here, and then if I go to OBS here,
Whoa, look at that.
this
Look at that.
bit here has got teleport. And this is the teleport thing.
Mm-hmm.
So because this one is teleport enabled, you basically here call it something and then choose a port. So I've got it on port 1000. And this one is transmitting for something to pick it up on
Right,
port 1000.
right.
So then if I come back to Logic and then
Isn't that cool?
come back over here, I then had to go into the firewall over here and I had to give new permissions
Oh,
for port 1000 to be open on the in and the out.
wow.
And I had to select that bit.
You done so well with that because it was honestly, it was really fiddly, wasn't it? You think you've done all the steps and there's steps missing that you don't know about. How you doing, son?
The thing we've done with this setup is that the Mac could at any time just die, like it just freaks out because it's so old.
Yeah.
So if it does with the setup this way, because we've got the audio coming out the back of the 505,
Yeah.
the audio will still be there even if the Mac dies.
Yeah, the audio is protected because it's coming out of the sound card and the
It's
505.
It's an analog path.
Yeah, it's an analog path.
where that
This
is.
is just streaming over the top with the through the broadband, right,
Yep.
onto this screen. But it's also, where's it giving the audio then?
Down the USB.
The USB to where?
That and this are connected together. So whatever comes into here
Yeah.
comes out of that and goes
But
over
it
to
can
that.
now go this way and that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Before it wasn't connected with USB, it was
No,
just
so
connected
you
with an
couldn't get
audio
any
cable.
audio.
And that's what that crackly sound was I used to get sometimes, was that
Yeah.
audio cable, which was not working when we went in there either. So that one, that fucking shitty cable is out of the picture now.
Yeah.
And now we've got the decent sound card, separate sound card, so I don't have to use my RC505 as a sound card and a looper. It is only a looper now.
No, it's still a sound card for that one.
Oh yeah, it's a sound card for that one. Mental. And this is how we had it before. This is,
Never had it like this.
we've had it like this before except for the teleport, because wasn't this attached to this before or not?
No, we've only ever.
Gone for a mixer and all that. Okay.
This has always been connected to this to be the sound card.
No,
for
I'm talking about
streaming.
when we was in the back in the other room.
Before you had that computer, then yeah, it was on that one.
No, yeah, back in the last setup that I had, this was connected to the M-Track, so that's the same. And all of this was the same, but I was only using the Logic, the Mac as like still into a mixer. I hadn't done that last connection, right? This is the last connection that we've kind of been waiting to do, innit? Where we've gone, right, okay, we can visually show it, and I can fucking go in here and fucking out into this.
But this is the
Into
only,
this door.
This is the only thing about.
So now you're going to see me basically doing my next leg of my journey, which is learning the DAW, learning beats, and releasing songs, whether they're like good or not. Not whether they're good or not, but like I just got to start, even though my production will be shit at first. Yeah. Do you need me to make?
No, it just. Right, so it's this screen here.
Yeah.
The
Hi,
only,
guitar.
The only lag, yeah,
Cheers, guys.
is this. So I'm moving it now, and then it moves.
Oh,
So
it's
that's
hardly
the only
anything.
lag
That's like
is that.
fractional.
But because it's got no lip sync on that screen, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. So the fact that when Clea presses play on here, the cursor
Pardon
will just
me.
be slightly ahead of the music.
What
But
about
you
if
won't
we?
notice that unless you're fucking looking exactly at the waves on that screen. Whereas if we had a camera on this one, then the
What
sync
about if,
issue would
for
be
example, if we were playing a YouTube video of someone talking on that computer
fucked. Yeah.
onto here?
then
Would there
they
be
would- that would be out of sync? Yeah.
Oh wow! So it literally is only because it's not. It's yeah. I
It's
got
just
you.
a dead screen. It's not moving. It's not dynamic.
I'm not trying to be sort of like false modest there as well, Croker. I'm not trying to like say, oh, my songs are crap. I just mean that I'm aware that I'm very much a beginner on using a DAW. Like I wouldn't even say I'm intermediate. I'd say I'm beginner because I've barely been around the thing. Like I know roughly where things are, but there's so much to learn. So that's why I say this process of where I want to get to even is going to take another year or two. But I'm really happy to be on the journey. Do you know what I mean? I'm really, really happy to be on the journey. And it's going to be because of streaming that I'm going to be able to have done this artist development that I've always needed and wanted to do, really. That now I'm like, I don't have anything in between me and this process, whereas like Dragon's been trying to encourage me to do this for like 15 years and I just couldn't use the technology, and I was like, I didn't have any confidence in what I was doing, and like, you know, all the decision making, because I had like, you know, trauma and blah 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 blah. So now it's like, for me at this age, I can deal with this. I can like go, right, this is important. I'm creating space around this. This is what I consider my work, and I'm going for it. I might actually get funding. I might be lucky and get art funds.
In this way we've set this up, there is one more thing which is an issue, which is at the moment we've made the RC505 the slave on the MIDI clock. So the Mac is being the master, sending out the MIDI code, and this one's reading it so they can be in tempo with each other. Now, it should work that if we mess with Logic, it should affect this, the 505. If we change it the other way round, what the 505 does should affect Logic. Like, because if we change the tempo on here, it should change the tempo on the arrange page as well. But I can go into loads of MIDI functions, and I can basically make anything you can press on here, control the things in there. But it's not got a work surface downloadable, so I'd have to do that myself. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. But it just depends on how Clea can use this best, because imagine if she's recording a loop like she does, like you will see her do. If she then wants to throw that out on the arrange page and expand it out over time, then the loop is that long. So it's like you can't now dynamically move unless we start to learn like markers on the thing, and then you can press between markers and stuff like that. No,
because I think at that point there, I won't be looping anymore.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll just be recording.
But you could also still now bring yourself a 5-channel loop idea.
Yeah.
And then you can, like you said, pull down those 4 volumes, put one volume up and transfer that.
Yeah.
And then do the next one. And then they're in there. Then you can just flesh it out, bang, into a 6-minute tune, whatever
That's
you want.
what I'm really looking forward to doing.
Yeah.
It's like putting over like the hook that I get. I mean, I want to do it right now. I just want to do it right now.
I'm going to go and have my smoke because I've got everything and I've plugged it in.
Thank you, baby.
My coffee's cold, so I want to listen to what it sounds like. I don't know where my phone is.
So if I open up a new Logic page, is it going to be... But should I do it now when it's 12 o'clock at night? But if I don't do it now, I'm not sure when I'll have a chance to do it again. That's the problem.
Have a little play. Now it's all working. Have a little play.
Yeah, but of course the mouse is not working now.
Press that button you did.
Isn't he so sweet? I've just been waiting so long for this part. Took mad long the first time, but now much quicker, and the skills are transferred to other doors. Oh, that's wicked. It's like anything, as long as you yes, Croker, thank you. See, it's true, but I can sleep. I haven't got anything else really in the day. I'm just doing like self-care tomorrow because I've got 2 gigs in a row, which is fine. As long as I get enough sleep, I'm fine. God damn, let me just get this mouse working. Have you guys got to go? Huh? Free falling, free falling. How many times I have to try and connect this fucking mouse? Oh. Come on, you can do it. Yay! So, the Logic settings should be... And then I go audio.
What?
This is, I'm starting to take new.
Yeah, so what are you doing? Trying to create a track?
Yeah.
Yeah, in audio input 1, 2, output 1, 2, fine. Perfect. Just make sure that lasted is on 44 and not 48.
It was. So then, essentially, if I want to move, this is what I've been waiting to try since you've begun this process. So I'm so excited. So if I want to move, like reciprocate over, for example, now this new one.
Do you know how long?
Do I get the?
because
I know how many bars there are.
here, see this shit? You looking
This
at?
is 16 bars, yeah.
Okay, so if you put the loop on,
Yeah, and then drag it 16.
it might.
Ain't that 17 you've just done?
No.
Or does it matter?
The end of 16, that's the beginning of 17.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beginning of 1.
Okay.
Right, so I'm hoping that this loop and the length you choose here will set that. I don't know if we could possibly do that, but...
Do I have to change the tempo there first or not?
So this one is supposed to follow that tempo, but if you know what the tempo is on here... Do you know what the tempo is on here?
Yeah, and it don't change it that way
No, of
round.
course it won't.
So I'm going to set
So
the
if
tempo
you know
here,
what
yeah?
this tempo is, set that one there.
Okay.
130. That's it.
And then I've got to turn my
Feel free
mic
to-
down.
feel
Wait, are
free to
you
turn
still on the call?
No, I quit it.
And then I'm going to press my mic down, which is there. Okay, so we've got a bit of
What?
like a latency thing as well.
Huh?
That's fun. Of course we've got latency. Of course. Got to go finish the mowing and go shopping, and then hopefully I can grab a nap.
You shouldn't have any latency because that should be coming back.
Oh, learning, begin high. Love you, Lulu. You're literally just a fucking Aussie queen, babe. You're just a beautiful Aussie queen. What'd you say, baby?
I said whatever's playing on there should be coming back through here, which should be coming through there to there.
I know.
It should not have a sync issue.
I know, right?
So what sync issue are you hearing?
Bullshit one. A
On what?
microphone when I press record.
Explain further.
The microphone has latency when I press record.
So what you're hearing in your headphones,
Yeah, I guess.
or
I'm going to go to sleep now because I've had enough of this audio thing, and I'm going to go eat snacks that I shouldn't eat at 12 o'clock. Because we got it working, right? It's always a fucking latency, right? What are you thinking?
if you've changed any of these things to do with the MIDI part. Audio MIDI, root and line out.
A feedback loop upon recording. Now, celebrate your success. I love this. We need to have this as a command. What should we do to celebrate? How are we going to celebrate it? What do we do?
MIDI PC out off.
What would you
What
do,
does that do?
Croker?
Does that change anything? I'll put the PC MIDI out off.
Let's
Fine.
see.
Oh.
Have you had an idea?
No, it's just because you've put them on there already. If it was round the other way, if we were slaving it the other way, I think.
Should I try pressing record again?
Yeah, see what.
When I press record, there's latency. That's weird.
Nothing's playing at the moment.
But earlier when we were doing it, there was
You're
no...
recording your mic now.
Yeah, I know. But there was no latency when you did it earlier, was there?
So I can't tell what you're hearing right now, so.
Well, do you want to hear it then?
Yeah, I want to hear what latency you're talking about. What latency?
When I press record, there is latency.
That's not latency.
What is that?
That's two versions of the same thing. That's not
Oh.
latency.
So what does that mean?
That means that you're getting two outputs. We only need one.
How do we fix it, is what I mean.
I don't know right now, but that isn't latency. Latency is when I speak and then I hear it a little later.
Okay.
But that's two versions of the output of that
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Croker. It's a double.
I would go for a hike right now, though. Okay, and it's not doing the record thing that you set it up to do.
Yeah, but I can't remember how I did that.
No. So let me turn that down and just see.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
When I did that, I wasn't on something you've already recorded at a tempo, right? So if you want this thing to get this tempo in line, you have to play that. And this thing should say, just press play on that with nothing. Just press play. Just press play. Right, and then this thing, if it's reading that, shouldn't go that, it should change. Where did you get that fucking tempo thing? Right, press stop on there. Press stop. And right to begin. Right, now change this. Right, now press play on that.
Yeah, it's not talking to it the way it was. That's what the problem is. But what was that, babe?
Well, that was all. It was all these things here. USB.
That's right. You can't change that one. The routing.
Was line out.
And now it's not.
Routing is what we want. Line out, I think, is what we want. But these might work now that we haven't got the thing plugged in, and I don't know what they meant.
That one of them means that you can record what's on the computer. That's looping. Submix means you can hear what's on the computer, but you don't record it. So you can play it at the same time, but it's not recording in.
So how do we get this to record back over here? Because that we didn't have the right way around. And the other thing, I'll just put that back to there for a minute. The other thing was these. So the sync auto, if we tell this to be the internal, this is now the master.
Right.
And then we'd have to tell that to listen and be the slave. But I don't know how to do that on Logic right now without watching the video. So that's what made that do that. And then this, the sync source also.
That's supposed to be auto, I remember.
If it's MIDI, that one is auto because it's USB.
Yep.
That one would be the MIDI cable out the back.
But that's right.
So it has to be on
that's
that one.
correct then.
And then this one was on that MIDI PCI. I don't know what that means. But this one here is the one that turns it between this being the master and this being the slave.
But it's the right way round. I just don't get why.
No. We could do it this way round so that this controls the fucking tempo over there, which is what we want.
Okay, let's do that.
If we put that one on internal, then we need to go over here to the tempo place. Right click on keep tempo. Right click. Can you get up?
This is you can get there somewhere else. I've been there before.
Yeah. Go to the tempo menu.
It's is it in recording? No. Or is it somewhere like that's customer control? There's a whole tempo page I know, but I can't.
Click on that 1, 2, 3, 4 thing. Right click on the purple box on the right.
Yeah, that's it. That's the fucker. Recording settings, maybe. No.
What are we fucking looking for? Smart tempo settings, yeah.
Hey, nice one, Croker. Hey,
Click
how's
on
it
that
going, Mazzala? What?
Click that.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Right, see this shit. Adapt project tempo. Adapt project tempo.
You want me to click it?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, now, if we press play here, is it going to set that to what this tempo is? This is at 250 at the moment. I don't know what it was supposed to be at, 130 or something.
Yeah, it was. Why is it not moving then?
Something. MIDI clock. We need MIDI. MIDI.
I'm going now. I'm too tired, babe.
Can you just go?
Can we just do it after? Because I'm too tired now. My brain is collapsing into 1,000 pieces in front of everybody. It is 12:30 at night. I think that's okay, personally. Guys, go and do your slow and steady wins a race. We're all in the same boat, you know what I mean? Exactly. The patience is 100% the key. I feel like I had to have a personality transplant to do this. Seriously. Persistence is good. Persistence and patience for sure though. Let me see if my end scene is alright. Yep, we still got audio. Okay, we're cool. I've broken a lot of things this week in my effort to fix things, but that's alright. I've got my loop deck working. So I can actually go like this, where you can copy the raid calls just from a button. Thank you so much for being here with me and Dragon while we're doing this. Let's see who we can go raid. Let's go and jump into let's go see One Easy Mac. Let me just check. Always a nighttime stream. He's got a candle out. Oh, cheers, guys. I'm quite looking forward to these gigs at the weekend, and I've done a little bit of work on like just protecting my energy when I'm there as well. So hopefully I won't get thrown off by anybody, and it'll be good vibes. Hopefully, yeah. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow night, so the next time I'll be on should be. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. The first one I know I can get signal. The second one I'm not sure. So that'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Cheers, Chris. Nice one. It's good to see you all, and thanks for being here. So grab them raid calls if you didn't get them. They're here again. So if you want to grab one of them, we can chuck in. We're gonna go see Dragon. You are welcome to come and play with me. I wish you would, but I didn't. They've only booked me as a solo, sadly. Going to turn that down slightly because I'm not sure if I'm peaking or not. The voice looks like it might be peaking on there, but I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys, oh, that's a lovely thing to say, Mazala. I feel the same. It's so nice having Chris and having his company around again. You know, Twitch is a beautiful place like this, where it's like you can know people over years. Do you know what I mean? You might not see each other for a little while, and then it's like you're back in each other's lives. It's really lovely. Listen, I love you guys. We've got a countdown now. 6 seconds. Take care, you guys.